And tonight, Virginia lawmakers are speaking out after the latest U.S. strike in Venezuela. Layla Cox has more.
While some Virginia lawmakers like Governor Youngkin and Congresswoman Kiggans voiced their support to the U.S. strike, others, including Senator Mark Warner and Congressman Bobby Scott, are sounding the alarm about President Trump's use of military force. President Trump says the U.S. government will indefinitely run Venezuela and use their oil reserves to sell to other countries. This comes after an extensive U.S. operation to successfully capture Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro and his wife. Saturday's attack marks a major development in the Trump administration's pressures on the South American country. After months of U.S. strikes on boats officials say were smuggling drugs to America. 13 News Now political analyst Leslie Coggle says the uncertainty of what's to come could lead to global tensions.
These events don't really comport with what the Trump administration campaigned on, which includes the idea of not involving ourselves in foreign wars.
Since the attack, several of Virginia's leaders are responding. In a social media post, Governor Youngkin praised President Trump over the move. Senator Tim Kaine criticized the president's efforts to expand what he says is unauthorized military force.
We've seen this president initiate unilateral action against Iran, against terrorist groups within Nigeria, and now against Venezuela, as well as against boats in international waters without seeking congressional approval.
While protests across the U.S. condemn war in Venezuela, in other countries like Lima, Venezuelans are celebrating. President Chalita, with Virginia-based Venezuelan advocacy group Ven Conmigo, says although Venezuelans are excited Maduro is no longer in power, a peaceful transition is necessary to ensure democracy.
We need to be careful with this. This now is the time for celebration. Everybody's happy for Maduro is in the jail, and this part is very good. But the freedom is coming, and we need to be organized.
President Chalita says Venezuelans in the U.S. and in their home nation have to be cautious as events play out. Coggle also sends a message of hope and comfort to the military families right here in the Commonwealth whose loved ones are deployed in the South American country. Layla Cox, 13 News Now.
Maduro was transferred to New York after being captured and brought aboard USS Iwo Jima. The assault ship was in the Caribbean and South America after deploying from Naval Station Norfolk back in August.